everyone, thanks so much for coming back to my channel. This is Tina with Tina's Craft Creations. I'm on today with a quick project share for my my just in time for travel for July. I've decided to go ahead and do a little bit of memory keeping in the album that I started earlier this month. This is the one I made using the crepe paper Here and There collection, which is my all-time favorite travel collection. I started documenting some of my photos from my London trip this year in end of March, beginning of April. So I'm just going to show you the three small, like tiny little layouts that I did, and I will, as I do more layouts for this book, I will obviously show you those. The first page is a picture of me at a show that my best friend and I went to. This was like one of the highlights of my trip. I'm a huge electronic music fan, and there's it's two DJs, they're called Hybrid Minds. Getting the opportunity to see them in live in London where they're from, it was a total dream come true. It was one of the best nights of my entire life. It was so good getting to see them. I've loved them for years, and so I just documented a photo of myself, and this is them in the background up on stage. And I just added a few random bits, some stars from some alphas that I pulled out, a little cardstock sticker that says "Here we go," and then "Wild and Free," and I spelled out dance because I did a lot of dancing at that show. And then I did make a notation that this was from the Hybrid Minds at the Alexandra Palace. They call it Ali Pali in London, March 2024. So this is the first picture I documented. Okay, the second picture is a picture of some beautiful Chihuly glass from the Victoria and Albert Museum. This is a hand-blown glass chandelier. It's massive, and if you don't know anything about Dale Chihuly, he is an incredible glass blower and glass artist. He has pieces all over the world, and they do a lot of shows like at different zoos and museums all over the world. Well, this is a permanent fixture at the V&A Museum in London. It's funny because here in Pittsburgh, we have a botanical gardens called Phipps, and we have a very similar chandelier, not nearly as big. It's probably about 2 of these instead of 3, but it is the same color tones, blue and yellow, like yellowy green. And the 2 times I've been to this museum, I just had to get a picture of the chandelier because it is absolutely gorgeous. This is all hand-blown glass. He is an incredible artist, and Victoria and Albert Museum is a very cool museum. If you've never been to London, if you ever get the opportunity to go, all of their museums are free. The V&A Museum is like a lot of glass, a lot of ceramics, cloth and fabric, like fashion museum. They have metal work, things like that. It's not just like you're in like a lot of wood working and things like that. It's not like a typical like natural history museum or anything. It's a very cool like textiles kind of things. It's a beautiful museum. I highly recommend it. They do have some sculptures and things as well, like you know, regular sculptures and things, but they have a lot of like textiles, glass, metal, fabric, things like that. So this is a beautiful picture that I took of the Chihuly chandelier, and I just decorated it with a few bits of the Here and There collection. So yeah, love the V&A Museum. It is absolutely gorgeous, and again, it's free. It's awesome to go to London and go to free museums. All right, and the last picture that I documented today is a picture of me at Buckingham Palace with the gates behind me. It's a very crowded place. If you've ever been to London, you can never get a clear picture of the gates without a single person behind you. So unfortunately, there's a million people behind me, but it's a great place. If you go to London, you have to see Buckingham Palace, like even if you not into the royal family or anything, but it is a very beautiful place to check out. And my best friend and I, we popped by there, and then we walked down to this was actually on Good Friday, because we were there at Easter. We went to Buckingham Palace, and then it's not very far. It's like a few blocks. We walked down to Big Ben and House of Parliament, and we walked across the bridge, and we walked all the way back down the river to Tower Bridge. and then that evening we just hung out around the Tower Bridge area and we grabbed dinner and things, and that night we did a Jack the Ripper tour. So I think we walked like, I had like 29,000 steps that day or something. It was crazy. Like, we walked so far that day. And yeah, but it was a wonderful day and we got to see a lot of things. It was very cold that night actually for the Jack the Ripper tour. So yeah, but it was really a great day and it was really fun, and being there with my best friend was awesome. And so yeah, I wanted to document this picture of me at Buckingham Palace with the gates behind me. And yeah, that's everything that I've documented so far for this trip. If anyone has any questions, please let me know. If you have not already, I'd greatly appreciate if you would consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone!